Wow. Just wow. Yesterday, what an amazing QuittersWin meeting we had. 14 brave souls showed up to flex their quit muscles and to show themselves as examples to those of us who are on the journey and share their strength and their struggles and their success with one another. It was really a pretty epic meeting. And I have to say, one of the greatest joys I know is to realize that we have created a safe space where one of our friends showed up yesterday really overwhelmed and felt safe to let us know just how overwhelmed they were. And they've got a lot going on in their world, and somewhere in their life they needed to have a place where they could let it all out. And they chose us as their safe space. And I'm honored and stunned by the vulnerability, by the care and the willingness to share, the courage that that individual exhibited, and the care and compassion that immediately surrounded them as they let out some pent-up frustrations and some overwhelming circumstances that they're facing in their life. I feel blessed to be the keeper of that safe space, that place where people can come and let it all out when they need to. And the courage, my goodness, we've got somebody there who's nearly a year and a half free from tobacco, amazing, and another fellow who's counting the days, just a handful of days, and he's going to have a full year off the leash, living off the leash. And we've got other folks who are a few weeks, a few months, and folks who are getting ready, and folks who are coming back and trying it again. Because you know what? It doesn't always work the first time we try. Spoiler alert. But here's the truth. If we never quit trying to quit, we're going to quit. It's just a matter of time. So keep coming. It's going to happen for you. So one of the takeaways from yesterday's message was, first of all, you're awesome. Have I told you lately that you're awesome? Second of all, we talked about making it a challenge instead of a journey or a task or a trek, right? To just say, hey, maybe I'm going to stop focusing on how many cigarettes per day. Maybe I'm going to stop focusing on the quantity, and I'm going to start looking at some other aspects of my complicated relationship with tobacco. Right? So for instance, we could say, hey, let's make it a game. I always smoke a cigarette while I'm having my morning coffee. So starting today, I cannot. I can smoke whenever I need to, whenever I feel the need to, whenever I want to, but I can't smoke while I'm having a coffee because I've been there, done that. And that's off the table. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to break some of those those paired partners, those behavioral triggers. We're going to break some of them apart. I'm never going to smoke in my favorite chair because it's my favorite chair to smoke in. So I'm going to have to find something else fun and calming and pleasing to do while I'm in that chair. Maybe that's where going to be my new crossword puzzle. Listen to my playlist on my earbuds and deep breathe chair instead of my sit by the window and suck soot chair, right? Sucking soot, it's so unnecessary. We can do better. So I encourage any of you who are on this journey and maybe feeling a little stuck, hey, let's make it a game and let's stop counting cigarettes. Give yourself a week off. No counting cigarettes. What's really more important is that we look at what are we doing when we want a cigarette, and let's do something different. And it's going to be awkward having a coffee with no cigarette. Oh gosh, yeah, that's going to be awkward. But you know what? Awkward didn't kill anybody this year, right? Awkward doesn't kill 1,200 Americans every year, right? Awkward. We've been awkward before. I think awkward might be my middle name. So let's dare to be awkward. No smoking with the coffee, or no smoking in the car. Oh my goodness. I want to redeem my car and make it a smoke-free sanctuary. So I'm going to have to find some other place to suck soot because down the road when I'm entirely smoke-free, smoking's not available to me in the car. And maybe I can save my Siggy Bank money and have my car detailed so it smells nice and doesn't smell like a rolling ashtray anymore. I had a friend who got a subscription to a books on an audio book program, and he turned his rolling ashtray into his rolling library. So now when he's in his car, he gets to treat himself to some great books available to him through his subscription. And he paid for the subscription with just a small percentage of his Siggy bank, all the loot that he saved when he quit smoking. So maybe this week our takeaway message is stop counting and start looking at the other aspects, the what was I doing when I wanted a cigarette, the who was I with or where was I when I wanted a cigarette, what mood was I experiencing when I wanted a cigarette, and how was I feeling about me when I wanted that cigarette. And maybe by focusing on some of the other heads of the dragon, instead of just trying to squeeze our chemical cravings tighter and tighter and tighter as we go to lower and lower and lower numbers of cigarettes, maybe we can learn more from the other four heads of the dragon, not just the chemical head of the dragon. Next week, I've been away for a few days. Next week, we have a Monday meeting and a Wednesday meeting. So don't be shy. If you don't know how to get to that meeting, text me. Most of you know how to do that. And if you don't know how to text me, look on the website and see, how do I sign up for free text message support? Because that's a thing. It's free, and you can get that too. So thank you for taking good care of you. I got to go because today is Thursday. I get to go to jail. I can't wait. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you next week.